Hello and welcome to Man of the Antz Plays Planet Coaster's career mode. So as you may notice, we're on the main screen at the moment, and the reason for that is we have now completed all of the original career mode objectives or scenarios or whatever you want to call them, including the Golem's Rampage, which I tried again this morning and it has finally started saving the stars. So I have now got the achievement for completing all of the original career mode scenarios and getting all of the stars, which is utterly wonderful. So last video I did talk about whether we were going to do the new scenarios, which was Chief Beef's Meaty Challenge, Festive King Coaster's Crackers, and Miss Ellie's Roundup as a new series or as a continuation of the other one. And my original thought was because it's all part of the career mode screen and because the stars will count towards the same total, I was going to do it as a ongoing series. But as soon as I got the achievement and the achievement says collected all of the stars of the campaign mode, career mode, I'm figuring it is actually going to be a new series. So what you may notice is that I already have a star in the first of them, which is Chief Beef's Raceway, and that's because I've tried to record it twice now and I've had audio artifacts twice. I think it's something to do with the USB on the mic, but let's not worry about that too much. So I'm going to have another go today at doing that now, and I'm going to be a little bit more what I'm doing, a little bit more crazy with stopping the video every now and then to allow the video to catch up with itself, because hopefully that will help prevent any issues we have. So without further ado, let us get this loading up. I will stop the video whilst it's loading because it is going to take about a minute and that's going to be very boring for everyone involved, so I should be back momentarily. Okay, so welcome to Chief Beef's Raceway. So Chief Beef's Raceway was built on the site of an old seafront racetrack to take advantage of the site's heritage. Unfortunately, money issues arose during construction and concessions had to be made, and the resulting track has been deemed a disappointment by the public. Can you realise the site's full potential? So this is Chief Beef's Raceway. So I'm doing the additional scenarios in essentially in order, in downwards order rather than chronologically, because this is one of the more recent ones, as it is part of the go-kart update that they had, where they introduced these go-karts as one of the track ride options. Look at that, isn't that cool? Isn't that really cool? So currently this park has this raceway track here, which goes around here, and that's about it. It has a few shops dotted around, so there's a couple of shops there, others elsewhere. Oh, there they are, look, there's two down there as well, and that's about all the park has at the moment. It has no flat rides, it has nothing else. As I said just now, I have had to do this a couple of times now, so I picked up a couple of tricks along the way, one of which we have 3 janitors and 3 security guards. We do not need 3 janitors or 3 security guards. So we're going to fire 2 of the security guards and we're going to fire 1 of the janitors immediately because they are just going to cost us money we do not have. So the important thing to notice with Chief Beef's Raceway is if we unhighlight it, and then we take a little step back here and we highlight it again, you may have noticed that even though this is the track here, additional parts of the track, which is this little curvy bit here that goes around the seafront, and also some extra bits over here, which go around here and around this lighthouse, are all part of the same track. So if I click off a Chief Beef's Raceway and then click on that, Chief Beef's Raceway, all part of the same track, the same building, or same ride I should say. So what we're going to do is we're going to utilize those at some point soon. If we take a look at the objectives that we had, the easy objective is to build a go-kart that's at least 900 meters long and build 2 rides or at least 3 excitement. We need to build 2 go-kart tracks, which are both at least 500 meters long, but I think that first one will add to that, so that's not too much of an issue. And sustain a monthly profit from shops and facilities of 2,500. That one might be a bit more of an issue, to be honest. Shops and facilities do tend to be a little bit more of a pain, so we'll have to see how we go with that. Hard is to build a coaster with 7 excitement, 750 meters long and an average speed of at least 25 miles per hour. That's not too bad. If we can't find a blueprint that fits, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to do that ourselves with all our newfound coaster experience. Achieve a park rating of 1500, which I think is something that will just come on its own, and build 3 rides of at least 4 excitement. So if we can get at least 2 of these go-karts, well, we need at least 2 which are 3 excitement, so if we can get those both on 4, then we'll be hunky-dory there, I think, as well. Right then. Where do we start? So to start with, I'm going to leave the speed on. In fact, I'm going to pause it for a moment because we're going to be losing money at the moment because we've only got this one ride. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to these shops. I'm going to do the old whacking on all of the extras. And this isn't something I actually did in the other videos. It never really occurred to me. But looking at it again, with the objective of getting the shops and facilities budget up, or profit up, I feel like we'd be prudent to, from the very beginning, put all of these up, like we've done previously, for very similar reasons as well. Yeah, God, I was getting very confused there for a second. So let's do these ones as well. We'll make that $9. A lot and a lot. We'll make that $10. Make that one 9. It's because the extras were already expanded on these. That's what confused me. Oh. Ah, so, oh, I did save that. Excellent. And then we have to do the decaf one as well, which we should make $7.50. We'll make that $7.50 and we'll tick that as well. Okay. And our other shops were here. No, those are toilets. Toilets and first aid. Where are the other shops? Oh, there's one. Of course, this has loads of extras. Excellent. You get to watch me collect lots of things, that means, which is very lucky for you. I think we'll just make that around 10. Will we? No, let's make it 9.50. Let's not go crazy. Oops. That will make 10. Is it a Hawaiian pizza if it's got peppers and anchovies and onions on? Those are the real questions that need to be answered. And this is a 4 cheese with anchovies, which also seems a little unusual. Right, so that's all of those done. We tick the pricing, so there's one more. I'm sure there are 4. Now the easy thing to do would be to tick the shops and attractions buttons. We could just jump straight there. Ah, there it is. It was over this side. So let's do all of these. This one I might actually bump up because it's already $12. We might as well bump it straight up to 15. And this one we shall make 10. Oops, there you go. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, and 10. Right, so that's that done. The next thing we need to do is we need to get some flat rides down so we can actually make some money. So if we take a look at the map here, this is pretty much... There we go. That's pretty much everything you can see there. So we have this cart ride here, and we're going to extend that around here, so all that space is gone. So the second of the ones we need to build, I'm probably going to build around this lake here. I think that'll get it up to 500 meters. 500, 400? 500 meters. If not, we can just do some weird little S-bends and stuff. We'll ring around there a bit, maybe, is what I was trying to say there. The coaster we'll probably put over here, maybe. Or maybe even up on this hill here. That'd be quite cool. If we can bring a path in from there, that'd be alright. So the space for flat rides is actually quite limited. Bearing in mind we don't want to take people too far away. I don't want to use up this space because I want to save that for the go-kart. And that's the obvious space we can use there. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to utilize this space down here. We can try and fit a few in there. To squeeze in as many as possible, what I have done previously is flattened foundation and just taken out not as much of this as possible. That's a bit over the top, but a good chunk. That always happens, even though I don't breach it. I think it's because I just touch it with the flattened foundation option. So we're going to take out all of this. Make it all lovely and flat. So we can squeeze in as many rides as possible down here. That's the plan. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And we'll come along here as well and just flatten out this little bit of land here as well. Just to make sure we can get in as much as we can. Take a little bit more off there, maybe. We will replace that water, don't worry. We are going to get rid of that. Or replace it. Even get rid of it. Whatever. Make sure there are no little weird floaty bits that we can see, and I think we're okay. Okay, so water. We'll pop that back. Is that the right water? Don't really want dirty water. Rough water seems a bit weird. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. Calm water. That's fine. Okay, so we need to get some rides in here then. So we have a number of rides. We have a number of new rides as well. I think the Helion we already had. Don't think that's new. But the Elixir Machine and the Collider are both new and quite large as well. And the Zozo is also new. So we should be able to fit, now that we've done a little bit of sculpting, 3 flat rides, 3 small ones down there. So we have the Insanity, the Kickflip, and the Zozo. So we're going to start off... Oh, is it going to fit? Is it going to fit? Maybe we need to try taking off a little bit more. And just do a little bit of this and make sure it's all relatively flat there. I thought this is what we did previously. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was the old Insanity instead. Ah, there we go, there we go. There, because I'm going to put the queue on this side and we'll share that with another one as well. So we shall put the entrance, we'll see if we can fit that around there. And the exit we should just put there. Excellent. Okay, a queue. We shall need a queue now. And you'll notice I'm still leaving it... Where's the standard black one? Because that's what this is using up here, I think, isn't it? Is it? Oh, I'm not sure now I said that. I think it is, isn't it? I think it is the black one. Okay. We'll put that one down here. Leave a little bit of a gap so we can actually get some scenery stuff in there. And that will probably be fine. Excellent. So it's already stolen a little bit of scenery rating from all this up here, which is lovely. Saves us a little bit of work. So if we go into scenery, go into extras here. I'm going to use these blue bins because I think they look a bit more modern. I think they fit in with the racetrack theme a bit more. Put it in the right location. That'd be lovely. That'll do. Might even put a little bench in there as well, I think. Might even do that. Might put a couple in. Yeah, I'm going to. And then we need some lovely plants. It's a very tropical looking area, so we shall do some of our little yellow flowers. Always popular. And we don't need to go too crazy with this one because we said it's already got 35%. So it's already doing alright. What else? Oh, there's the slightly bigger yellow flowers. We'll put a few of those around. I think they match quite nicely with the little ones that we have. And then we just want some palm tree type things. There's a banana tree we've used previously. We've used that a few times, so we'll whack a few of those in. And actually, how are we doing there? 69. Well, we want to get it over 70 at least. So where are the standard palm trees? Ah, there they are. So we should put a few standard palm trees in, just to make it super tropical. There, that looks quite nice. What are we up to? 81, perfect. So we're going to put that up to $9. I generally just stick $2 on the rides. I don't know how crazy you're supposed to go with it. Let's get another ride down, and I don't want to start the time going yet, because I suspect we might still be losing money. And I would rather we made money straight off the bat rather than struggling to do anything straight away. So we've got the Zozo and the kickflip. Where's the kickflip going to fit? Will it fit down here? It'll fit down the bottom there, so that's where that's going to go. So we need to do the Zozo next, which we're going to put there, I guess. that leave enough room for the kickflip? It looks like it, doesn't it? Let's just make sure, in fact, before we go any further. Yeah, that's going to be fine. We're going to stick that there. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, if you put that there, then we can put a path. I'm pointing at the screen like an idiot, like as if you can see me. We'll put a path to the right of that then. In fact, I might just well put that there now. Okay, so entrance for this. Could we get a path coming out the back here? Do we know? Let's find out. And then connect that. Yeah, we can. Look at that. Ooh, not quite. Too uneven, apparently. Oh, okay. Let's get our old terrain tool out. Flatten a bit more of that off then. Still says it's too uneven. Is it the stuff above it that's the problem? Can't get rid of that little bit there. I suspect because it's on the path. Is that going to be enough? No. Let's delete this path then. In fact, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to save the game. I'm going to stop the recording, see if we can prevent any issues with in fact C1. You can see the additional ones I've had down here before. So we'll save the park, and then I should be back momentarily. Okay, so we are back. So this is actually several hours after the last time you saw this bit of the video a few seconds ago, if that makes sense. I carried on recorded the rest of the episode. There were a couple of audio glitches in the next video part that I recorded, but I thought it was something that was actually easily fixable. I was entirely wrong. It was not easily fixable. By the end of the video, it was out of sync by about 30 seconds. So it was an absolute mess. So I've lost it all again. Well, not lost it all. I've had to remove it all again because it was not feasible. So, here we go again, trying to make this work. Ah, right, okay, we need to delete this bit here. That's what we were doing, weren't we? Let's remember everything that I've done now. So we're going to do that. We are going to, not scenery, what am I doing? Terrain, blimey. We're going to get rid of that bit of terrain. That should do it. I'd have thought that would do it. Back into the queue. Yeah, there we go, okay. And we're going to send... Come on now, behave. Behave. I'm going to send this straight down here. And then back up. Is this what I did last time? I'm really not too sure. I'm going to need to keep it tight. To make sure it actually fits up here. Ah, it does not fit there. So we'll have to do this maybe? Yeah. Not quite perfect. A few plants in the path, but it'll do. Let's do that, make it a little bit wider. That's nice. Okay then, so this has 69% scenery. We could do it a little bit more. Just a little tad more. Let's pop into our recent. Let's just pop down a couple of these. Ah, can't do that there because that's too close to the ride, I'm guessing. And we'll just do a few of these. Can I get one in between there? Ooh, just about, yes. Okay, so I've popped it up a little bit. Beautiful stuff. So let's put that up to 14. Let's do 14 and see what happens. Open her up. Then we have this one here. So the entrance we're going to have at the back. And the exit. Do we want it this side or here? Let's put it here. Keep the other side free. And then we can connect the entrance to the exit. That's what we're going to do. Alright then, so let's make a nice windy queue for this one. Ah, that point's going to have to go down there, isn't it? Oh, I might be able to just squeeze it up. Oh, look at that. Look, let's do that. Let's do that. Ah, there we go. One of our objectives is complete. Build 3 rides. with at least 3 excitement. Oh no, that's the other one. Build 3 roads with at least 4 excitement. So that's actually 2 objectives we've hit now. Alright, so we need to get the scenery rating up on this because it is poor. It is very poor. So some bins to start with for the disgust and adore in public. Come on now, behave. Behave. There you go. And then we'll start off with the little, that's the big ones, with the little yellow bushes. Probably need quite a few things around this as there's such a low scenery rating. And then some bigger yellow bushes. And then we'll do some trees. We'll start off with some banyan trees. Can't go there, too close to the ride. And then we'll do some palm trees. Can't go there because it goes outside the map by the look of it. Alright, it's going to be a bit trickier for you fitting them in down here, isn't it? Alright, well, how's that doing? It's quite a jungly corner, isn't it? Is that enough? That's more than enough. Let me just get my foot up on my old cushion to protect my delicate little ankle. So pop that up to 12. We'll open that one up. And then we've got 2 more rides we can fit down here. Bit of a spoiler alert there. Maybe we should have said something. So if we bring this path out, because the aim is to... Well, I'll say the aim. The possibility is the path around here, which comes out here. What's this little bit? Oh, that's just the thing connected to the building. Yeah, so this one here, which crosses over and goes underneath this house, comes out underneath here, and then there's a tunnel which goes underneath here and stops around here. So we can tunnel through there and connect that up to this path is the possibility. So we're going to put in a wheel, the smaller of the wheels. We don't need anything too mental. And where can we get that in? Seems like about there is going to be the... Oh. There we go. Because the exit booth, or the maintenance booth is there, so when the engineer comes in, they can go straight up those steps, and if we put the exit around here or so. So the entrance we will put on this side, and the exit we shall put here. We've got a little space then for something else if we come across it, maybe some shops or something, and they're saying that probably not going to be too much traffic down this end, because there's only 2 rides, so the shops are probably better off putting up around here. So we are going to need some additional shops. I did do all of the... I can't remember when we did the extras and stuff. Oh, we did do all the extras. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Right then. So let's get another ride down, which is going to be one of these 2. That one's too big, so it's going to be the elixir machine. There we go. So we'll spin that around. I want to get it as far over the left as possible. So we want to share the 2 queues is what we want to do. So put that there, and the exit there. What I might actually do, because I'm being a little bit paranoid, is I might give it an extra little save there. So we shall save over this one, because that's what we're on now, C2. And then I will go out and stop and start the recording again. Okay, everything is hunky-dory in recording land. So let's crack on getting these 2 queues built. Start off with this one. Obviously it can't come out too far because we're going to have to fit them both in down this little space here. So what we can do then, leave a little bit of space for that one next to us to wind around a bit. Is that going to work? That's not going to work. And then we'll wind this one up. Oh, I don't want you to connect. I don't want you to connect. I don't want you to connect. Oh. Oh, you frustrating little bugger. And then we'll connect that to the exit. Oh, I don't really like connected to the exit. I think it looks weird. So let's bring it back here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Now we need to build this one. Yeah, that's about all we're going to get for that one by the look of it. Now we need lots of scenery. Lots and lots of scenery. Starting, of course, with the bins for the disgusting ones. For the unclean masses. Just like that. We'll do some little flowers. Squeeze them all down the middle there. Avoiding the floating ones where possible, of course. Of course, of course. Right, now we'll do some larger yellow bushes. That'll do there. So we do palm trees first. Let's do palm trees first. Let's get a better angle Rooney on what it is we're doing. We'll start at the top here. Can't do any there because that's going to go out. I could rotate it to make it fit, but I'm going to be quite lazy about the whole thing by the look of it. That's going to be obstructing that ride, I'm guessing. So we can fit another one in there. So we should be able to fit some banana trees down the middle, though. Or we could just rotate some palm trees if it really comes to it. If it really comes to it, that's what we'll do. That's floating. We don't want any of that. None of that shenanigans in our park. Go to those cheaper parks and they got floating palm trees all over the place. But I tell ya, not on my watch, people. Alright then, let's do some banana trees. Squeeze a few of them around. Now to zoom in and see if we can get some in the middle here. This is probably the more important location where it's shared between the two queues. Let's take a quick look at these two, see what they're up to. 100%, 100%. Well, there we go. If anything, a bit over the top. So the big wheel we should put up to $5 and open up. And this one here we should put up to 9, just 9, because it's a little gentle one, so I don't think people are really flocking towards it, are they? So we should have had our speed on maximum, that was our mistake. There we go, a bit more money rolling in. So that's all of our flat rides created. We can see a little flood of people going down there now. So I think we need to build a couple more shops up this end now is what we need to do. The other thing we need to do, actually, whilst I think about it, is take a look at our facilities, which are obviously losing money. So let's just put a little bit, just a little 15 cents, price sync on that. First aid we should just charge 10 cents for, because it's a bit mean to charge people for first aid, but we're still going to do it a little bit, because we're not was going to say not monsters, but that makes us monsters. So that's what we're going to do. So shops and facilities. We want a new food place. We've got a beef and a pizza. So we should do an ice cream. Because who doesn't like a little bit of ice cream? Ideally we want to connect into this path here, because this is the busy one. So let's put that there. And then we'll do all these. Oh, ice cream's got so many extras, hasn't it? A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. I'll put that up to 10. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Douche. Oop. Douche. 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 10. Same with this one here. Oh, just did the same option twice. And now stop selling green goo mint ice cream. And we'll price sync just in case. Right, so that's ice cream done. We now need a drinks option. And we've got milkshakes and coffee, I think. Fox coffee, yeah, there it is. So let's do a soda. We'll leave a little bit of space just so we can fit a bin in there, shall we? Or should we just put some bins opposite? Let's leave a little bit of space. We'll put some bins on the path though, couldn't we? So yeah, actually, let's squeeze them up towards each other. This is a nice easy one, just ice. But you do get a lot of ice, which really, in my personal view, that's not really an extra. If anything, that's a hindrance because you just get less drink, don't you? What we also want is a gift shop. So let's get a Looney Balloons gift shop in. Can we fit that in there as well? Oh, we can. Look at that. I don't think there's anything we can do to a Looney Balloons gift shop. No, we can just set the price. We won't worry about changing any of that. And the last thing we shall do then is we shall stick in an ATM machine. No. ATM machine. Just so people can get some more money out so they can come and spend it in our park. Let's put that here on this main thoroughfare. And then we will add just a little 10-cent charge to use the ATM, which seems not entirely unreasonable. Why didn't you go to the coffee machine? I've run out of money. You should probably go to the ATM, mate. It's right there. Or not. Don't worry about it. It's cool. So they're all super busy, which is awesome. Which probably means the other ones might get a little bit less busy. This one over here is one I'm most concerned about, because there's basically no reason for people to go over to this side of the park, apart from to get that coffee. They are really, I suppose there are toilets over there, but that's about it. There's another toilet over this side, isn't there? There's a toilet there as well. I'm not sure where the first aid. If I go into park management, where is the first aid? Oh, it's one of those. So one of those is first aid and one of those is toilets. Kind of a useless place for first aid as well, really, because if you come off of this and you feel sick, well, you do come out on this side, don't you, actually? Ah, so you come out on that side, then you're forced to walk past that. It's actually not a bad idea. All right, take it back. All right, then, so we are probably going to leave that about there. We have these three there, now making lots of money for us. We have only got a monthly profit of $900 last time, so we are still way short of the $2,500, but I'm sure that will come. We've got a little bit of money coming in now, which is lovely. A bit of space here if we want to put something in, but it's just not a very well trafficked area. As much as this queue is... it's pretty full, really. The big wheel isn't too full, and there's definitely not that many people coming down there. It's not like this bit here where there are just people all over the place, is it? That's a perfect place for shops. I'm really happy with those. Alright then, maybe even squeeze a couple more over here if we need to. But then again, we're going to have to build another go-kart track and a roller coaster at some point, so we'll probably put something further along there. Alright then, so next time, we are going to demolish this bit of debris here and connect the track up this way so it goes around this little coastal part. And then probably go for this one here. We've only got $8,000. And bear in mind we need to do other stuff, including build a whole new go-kart at some point. We'll do that one and we'll worry about extending it to get that, what is it, 900 meters? You'll worry about extending that along this full coastal track later on, because I don't think we really need it at the moment. Alright then, so there we are. Hope you're still enjoying Planet Coaster's Career Mode Extras, which I think is what I'm going to call this little series, because it is going to be classed as a distinct series from the main Career Mode. So a new playlist and all that sort of thing. Also means I can finish off the 41 episode main Career Mode series, which is great because that particular folder on my hard drive is like 600 gig, something like that, of all the archived stuff, so I can get that copied over to my NAS and then delete that folder and free up lots of space, which will be lovely. If you are enjoying, please do click the like button, it is genuinely very much appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already and leave any comments down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Otherwise, I shall see you next time for more go-karting fun in Planet Coaster Career Mode Extras. Bit of a mouthful, but we're going to go with it. That's what it's going to be called. Thank you very much for joining me.